Yo, what's going on guys? I've come across new movement tech involving thruster again, so today I present to you thruster launching. Starting with what you need, you can do this on either prismatic or arc as long as you have thruster equipped. As for your type of jump, I find strafe lift works much better than the others. You'll also need a micro missile frame GL. The new exotic works just fine for this, and it has infinite ammo, which is great. Mountaintop and Lithium both work equally as well, so there isn't really a better option unless you want infinite ammo. So what you want to do is find a nice open space, look down just a little bit, and then we are going to shoot and activate thruster while holding S, or if you're on controller, just hold backwards on the joystick. Right after your thruster animation, you're going to activate your double jump, which in my case is strafe lift, which is going to carry me plenty far. Now, depending on how far down you look, the timing will be tighter and the more vertical you will go. For example, as you can see there, I went really high. I actually hit the skybox. It's very important that you're moving in the direction you want to launch yourself, because without touching any movement keys, this is what you're going to end up with. You're not going to go anywhere. This needs to be done in quick succession to work, similar to a wellskate in terms of timing, but just a little bit faster. You can also go sideways using this tech. The only difference in input is moving left or right instead of backwards before using thruster. Just like a wellskate, this tech can be used on the fly in any direction to change course sharply and maintain your speed. Also, if an exotic that gives us an extra thruster charge is ever released, this is absolutely chainable. Let's get technical. Thruster is what I call a slightly restricting movement tool. The only restrictions thruster has in place are using the ability in a forwards or backwards manner while you have any sort of momentum will slow you down and limit your speed. You cannot shoot or swap weapons during the animation, and you cannot use other abilities during the animation. Without touching any keys, thruster will make you dodge backwards 4 meters. However, without accidentally walking backwards after using thruster, we can push this to 8 meters by activating the ability in the direction we want to move. Why does this happen? Well, there's no directional input detected when you aren't moving and activate the ability. Therefore, it defaults to a backwards dodge with little to no momentum. Thruster, by default, tries to cap your speed. It's not something you can use back to back to increase your speed unless you break the animation or break through its somewhat forced cap on speed. There's a couple ways we can do this, but in this video, we're going to break the momentum cap using mountaintop. Mountaintop or any other micro missile GL acts as a source of forced momentum. This means as long as you're within a certain amount of the blast radius, you will get pushed upwards or backwards at a certain speed depending on your camera angle. Combining this with a directional activation of thruster, our once limited momentum gets broken, and we get launched in our direction of choosing. The further out you look while maintaining distance within the blast radius of your grenade launcher, the further you will go. Shooting walls helps grant direct speed because it will launch you in a linear direction rather than an angled direction. However, angled shots can be useful in many cases too. If you need to gain height, an angled shot is going to work best for you. I also find that angled shots are the most consistent when it comes to distance. If you're looking to maximize your distance using this tech, you're going to want to use an angled shot with strafe lift and line rampants. You can also launch yourself in any direction while sliding as long as you aim your shot correctly. The sliding version of this tech uses the same inputs as the regular version, the only difference is that you're sliding first. Just remember to hold your movement keys in the direction you want to fly. And if you want to get launched through your slide, quickly turn around during the slide and then activate the usual inputs from there. If you can't quite get the timing down, or you're just looking for a macro to make your life easier, you can create a macro that looks like this. That does it for today's video. Hopefully I can bring you guys more forms of movement tech across all classes in the future. If you feel like supporting the channel, a like and sub is much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.